Hey, welcome to the channel, everyone. We're on a small lake in the Crosslake area. Real small lake. Used to fish from shore a lot here. We're gonna see if we can catch some bass. I got Rick in the back. My name is Mark. This is Man on a Mission Fishing. We're gonna do a little afternoon bassing. We'll see if we can get them going. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's one. Snake.
Decent one for a chain?
No. Lots of these. Haven't been showing many of these on camera, but Rick's been catching these, and I've caught a few. I'm guessing a little over a pound. Huh?
Yeah. That would be my guess.
Fun to catch, but so kind of hoping we get some bigger ones. Rick's catching his on a jig that he's swimming in. I've caught mine on this Rogue. Working it kind of fast. When you cast out here, you feeling any weeds? There's a fish. That's a good one.
Hit the spot block.
Fish there. It's a DT4. That's a 2-pounder. 2.5. Close to 3, I would guess. If yours was 2, that's got to be 2 1/4.
Yeah.
About 2 1/4, I'm guessing. So my first decent keeper. I'm trying to only show fish that are like in the 2-pound range, or at least 1.5 pounds. We've caught so many that are under that. This is a 2-pound 2-ouncer. Caught on a little DT4. This lake is loaded with little sunfish, so I just decided to throw this little bluegill pattern DT4 Rapala. There's one. Get out of there. Come on.
Sounds like a man.
I think he'll measure. I think he'll weigh. We'll see. Well, that's a 2-pounder. I would say, or damn close. And look at that. Swallowed that swim jig. That's how you like to hook them on the swim jig. So we came out of this bay, that's shallow bay with a bunch of weeds, and the main lake is right here, and it drops off a little bit deeper. And this is like a sand flat with some reeds on it. And that they seem to be holding a little bit better fish. The deeper water, anyhow. Let's see, 1 pound 3/4. 113. $113 on the swim jig. Here's another one. Just hooked on the weeds. See if you can swim on it. Look at it. There he came up. Is that your cast over there?
Yeah.
measure that. That's a pound. That's over 1.5 pounds, huh? Or about 1.5 pounds. Is that like the one you had, or was it you're smaller than that? I don't think he's 1.5 pounds though. 1.6 pounds maybe. 1.5 pounds for swim jig. Using a white swim jig with a Jean LaRue grub on the back, salty grub. I can throw it out and I can see it under the water, and then when it disappears, I don't even have to feel the fish. I can see him take it, and then I set the hook.
He must like that white color because I can't even get a bite on my jig.
Nothing on the jig? Maybe it's, are you swimming it in, or are you, okay.
Slowly swimming it
They
in.
must like the white. Fish on. A better one. 1.25 pounds again. Let's see if we can fill out the 5 fish. Well, we're gonna fill out our 5 fish limit for the day because we've been catching so many of these. I was hoping to not keep, not measure anything under 1.5 pounds, but yeah. No, we're not, well, a whopping 1.4 pounds. It's a giant. So we caught so many fish today. I mean, we've only been here about 2 hours, Rick.
Yeah.
And we've probably caught 30 fish.
I would say that's a conservative estimate.
But we can't seem to get much over 1.5 pounds. So we're gonna go a little deeper in a bit. I want to check these docks out first. Hopefully, maybe something slid off this spawning flat onto these steeper banks by these docks. We'll see.
Little guy under the dock.
Off to the side. But I made 20 casts in there and hit the last one.
Be a bass.
Too many of these. I don't know. Can't seem to catch anything bigger. We've tried real shallow and we've tried real deep. And I shouldn't say real deep, but 15 off the edge of a point. Just having trouble. Catching tons of fish, just not the right ones. Is it a bass? It is. It's the right one. It's almost 2 pounds. Woo!
Yay!
Oh, that giant. So that's getting closer. I think we can get rid of our smallest on here. probably should have weighed that last one too, but I don't know. I'm just into catching them today for some reason. Try a lot of things I haven't done that much. Look at that. That's a big one of the day. 2 pounds, 3 ounces.
Ooh, kicking ass. Dotted his I's and crossed his T's.
Nice little fish. Switched over to a football head jig. I'm pretty sure this is made by Netbait, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe not. I can't remember. And I just put a little Berkeley craw on there. Mismatched the colors a little bit. So many bluegill in here, I thought I'd put the chartreuse on the end. So yeah, the camera, of course, shuts off in midstream as I'm making a cast, and on that cast I catch a 3 pound, 2 ounce, 3 pound, 1 ounce, I think it measured. Biggest fish of the day. That's typical. Caught it on the jerkbait. We're gonna keep going on this shoreline here for another half an hour, 45 minutes, and then we're gonna call it quits. But we're up to just under 11 pounds for the day, which is pretty disappointing actually, but we've caught so many fish it's hard to be disappointed. I mean, we've probably caught 50 fish today, or I would say just everything between 1.5 pounds and a half a pound for the most part. So we'll see what we can do in the last 45 minutes here. I'm waiting for Rick to get the 5 pounder. He's usually lucky like that.
We've been fishing at the MLF format. We have 60 pounds.
Another fish. Better than most, but still not a good one. He ate it. Stop shaking. You're gonna put that hook in me, and then I'm gonna be pissed. He's about the same all day long. That's gonna do it for us today. This afternoon we probably caught 50, 60 bass, most of them between 1 3/4 pounds and a half a pound. They were really biting. We just had difficulty finding the big ones. We ended up with just under 11.5 pounds for our 5 biggest. But it was a very enjoyable day. We caught so many fish that I was working on jerkbaiting. I haven't really fished that much, and I caught quite a few fish on that. Caught fish on a white swim jig and on a lipless crankbait. Rick caught a bunch on a worm and a jig. I think that's all he fished with. Right, Rick? Oh, X-Wrap. He caught a bunch on the pink X-Wrap too with the L Lindner special. So that was pretty fun. Hey, thanks so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the line next time.